getting back to trail. Afternoon. It is, well, I think the 14th. Anyway, just left encampment this late afternoon. Had breakfast, said goodbye to a bunch of the guys that I've been hiking with. They had to go their separate ways. And I'm hiking with another gentleman from Colorado. Real nice guy. But about 3 miles into today, my right shin started flaring up on me a little bit. So I'm a little worried about that. Yeah, kind of the same situation. Middle of nowhere now. Because Encampment literally was like a 10-11 mile little tiny town away from the trail. It's like 60 miles to Rawlins. Pain scale 0 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 2. Kind of the same way it felt like when I left Creed with it. Able to maintain actually a halfway decent pace with the same pain level. Every once in a while it ticks up and doesn't feel good at all. So yeah, a little worried about that, because if this thing flares up again, I can't spend another week sitting somewhere, and I'll probably have to call the trip. So yeah, right now a little disappointed with my body, and a little worried about how bad this might get, because as you can see, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. We're trying to get to this sagebrush road that turns into like Highway 70. But that's like a 30-mile type road into Rawlins. So, and it's a 25-mile push through these woods to get to this sagebrush road / Highway 70. So, unfortunately, no matter what, I have to walk on it. Sorry for this camera, but so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, been going through my head of options. What do I need? Possibilities. What if it doesn't flare up? If it just kind of stays low grade? But then you go past Rawlins, which is one of their little bit bigger cities in Wyoming, to these smaller little outpost towns or so. Kind of makes it really difficult to then try to, just jump off trail and get back to somewhere where I can get back to Omaha. So yeah, just thinking about it, praying about it. Don't know. But, and there's not a lot of water on this stretch either. So it's going to be getting hot, not a lot of water, and I have shin splints flaring up again. So yeah, not a good day. So, but it is beautiful out here. I still, it is what it is. So I just came out of the woods, and talk about almost like a stark difference of what I've been seeing. It's coming more to that open plain of Wyoming, and hills are definitely getting smaller for now. But yeah, starting to see some change from kind of more of a mountains in the background and going to more of a kind of a plain look. So We're getting closer to the basin where it's going to be as flat as can be, and there's nothing but little shrub brush and heat and wind. So this is pretty much the view outside of our tent. Got a lot of sagebrush starting to appear, but the clouds are really cool tonight. We are tucked away right there in actually it's an old hunting camp. So not a bad night for honestly a kind of a crummy day. Legs are hurting, shins are hurting, but this is pretty awesome. 6 a.m. already on my third hill, but it is definitely flattening out. I think it's going to be a long day today. Me and a gentleman named Jerome, we're hoping to do 20-25. We'll see how road walking feels for us. But yeah, nothing but sagebrush and a backcountry road. At least it could be worse. Could be really big rocks. Now we're actually on an asphalt road. This road goes for about 30 miles, I think. So hopefully the shins will not revolt. We will find out. This should take us, I think, almost straight into Rawlins. Hi guys. This is open range, so they can just walk across this highway. Go on, roast beef. Go on. Afternoon, Omaha. It is the 14th, right about noon. Still heading down the highway, as you can see, in pretty much the middle of nowhere. It's, I think, 86 degrees out. Well, very breezy, which is good. But, yeah, we got, I think about a little over 12 miles on the road today so far. And I think 4 miles off trail. So we're cruising pretty good right now, about a little over 3 miles an hour while walking. But just wanted to get a little update. Got a long way to go. I think it's about 24 more miles to town. So, and pretty much the scenery does not change. We're hoping to get, we'd like to get about five miles or so before town, and that way tomorrow morning we can go in, resupply, and decide whether we stay the day or just resupply and go. But anyway, hope you can hear this over all the wind. But